Hey everybody, Timmy Flyersguy here, and Flyers hockey is nearing even closer. That's right, folks. Flyers hockey will be coming back on September 21st, 2025. That game will be on Sunday, September 21st, as the Flyers face off against the New York Islanders. That being said, on September, coming to YouTube, on September 21st, it's Flyers pregame report, the first episode of 2025. That's right, folks. And this time, Flyers pregame report has a whole new look, as you can see with this new logo. Not only does it have a new logo, but you'll also see a different intro this year as well. That being also, I'll be reporting many great action-packed Flyers games before they happen. I'll have pregame coverage of every single Philadelphia Flyers game this season on Flyers pregame report coming September 21st, 2025. Flyers pregame report is back and better than ever. So get ready. September 21st, it's about to go down with the new look Flyers pregame report coming Sunday, September 21st, exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel. Hey everybody, It's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to a special edition of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. For this episode, I'm going back to my roots. The first time I ever did this podcast, the way I used to do it is I used to take a bunch of pictures to make a slideshow out of when I talked, the pictures would be there while I do the podcast episode. So that's how I used to do it. So as a little throwback, I thought I would do this episode of the podcast to pay tribute to the first time, to pay tribute to the first ever episode of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. Today is a special edition of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. This episode is going to be strictly about the upcoming season. So as you all know, today is Tuesday, September 2nd. I was going to do this on Monday, but I usually do my podcast episode on Tuesday. So today I just want to say that I am very excited about the upcoming season. We got the rookie game coming up real soon. So that'll be in Allentown at the PPL Center. And then on Sunday, September 21st, the preseason officially starts on Sunday, September 21st. Flyers open up the preseason against the New York Islanders. Also, I also want to say that we are 1 month away to the Flyers regular season. We are a couple weeks away from preseason, and we are a month away from the Philadelphia Flyers 2025-2026 regular season. It is officially Memorial Day. I hope everyone's having a happy, not Memorial Day. Today is officially Labor Day. I hope you're all having a happy and healthy Labor Day. Also, the regular season will be opening up on October 9th. The Flyers will open up on the road against the Florida Panthers. So I'm really excited about this season. I'm so happy that the Flyers were able to get Trevor Zegras from the Anaheim Ducks. Should be a pretty good season. Jamie Drysdale and Zegras were teammates in Anaheim, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see what our boy Matvei Michkov can do this season. I'm hoping that Sam Ersson has a good season. I'm hoping that our newly signed goaltender, Dan Vladar, becomes a solid backup this year for the Flyers. I heard that, like I said in my last episode, Ivan Fedotov will be definitely playing for the Lehigh Phantoms this year. If he plays, I really think that if he goes down to the American Hockey League, I think that it'll really help Fedotov sharpen his game. So hopefully, some time with the minor league team will help. And if he does well, down in the minors will probably earn a call-up with the Philadelphia Flyers, which I'm very excited for. So, like I said, I've been a hockey fan for many, many years, but a Flyers fan ever since I was a kid. And one of the dreams, one dream I had when I was a kid was to play for the Philadelphia Flyers. Unfortunately, I wasn't a good skater. Unfortunately, I could shoot the puck, but I just wasn't a good skater. Unfortunately, my dream had to, I couldn't, unfortunately that dream was dashed when I was diagnosed with, when I realized that I had the shin muscular dystrophy. 9 years after that, I was wheelchair bound, and I couldn't walk, so I was a position on hold. But I decided, that even though I can't make that dream come true, maybe I'll try my luck with seeing if the Flyers could win a Stanley Cup. My dad saw the Flyers win the Stanley Cup twice. In 1974, and also in 1975 and 1974, they defeated the Boston Bruins, and in 1975, they defeated the Buffalo Sabres to get their second straight Stanley Cup. In 76, it did not happen, as the Flyers did not have a three-peat. Unfortunately, it was the Montreal Canadiens that beat the Flyers to eliminate them from playoff contention in 1976. Flyers then tried their luck once again in the 1980 Stanley Cup Finals, but unfortunately, they were eliminated at the hands of the New York Islanders in 1985. They had another shot at the Stanley Cup as they faced off against Wayne Gretzky and the Edmonton Oilers, and that was the year that Kelly Lindbergh had a pretty damn good season. Unfortunately, the Flyers did not win the Stanley Cup in 1985. The year after that, they lost their goaltender, Kelly Lindbergh, as he was tragically lost. As we tragically lost Kelly Lindbergh in a horrific car accident in November of 1985. Flyers then had another shot at the Stanley Cup in 1987. Unfortunately, the Flyers were eliminated at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers once again. Ron Hextall won the Vezina Trophy that year. Flyers have tried to go at it again in 1997, but were eliminated at the hands of the Detroit Red Wings in the Stanley Cup Finals. Flyers then came a little closer in 2000, but were eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals at the hands of the New Jersey Devils. Flyers did not have another opportunity until 2010, when they faced off against the Chicago Blackhawks in the 2010 Stanley Cup Finals. Philadelphia Flyers were eliminated by the Chicago Blackhawks in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Flyers had a very good postseason and a very good up and down season. A season filled with adversity, but the Flyers were able to weather the storm. They made the playoffs, eliminating the New Jersey Devils in 5 games and coming from behind in the 2010 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Boston Bruins, where the Flyers were down 3-9. And the Flyers made a huge comeback, coming back from 3-9, not only tying the series up, but beating the Boston Bruins in Boston in Game 7 to eliminate the Bruins and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they would face off against the Montreal Canadiens. The Flyers beat them in 5 games, capturing the Eastern Conference Championship for the first time since 1997, when they defeated the New York Rangers in the 1997 Eastern Conference Finals. In 2010, in my opinion, was the last straight Stanley Cup run the Philadelphia Flyers ever had. 2011, they were eliminated by the Boston Bruins in the Eastern Conference semifinals. In 2012, they beat the Penguins in 6 games in the 2012 Eastern Conference quarterfinals, but were eliminated in the 2012 Eastern Conference semifinals at the hands of the New Jersey Devils. And after that, the last 9 years later, in 2020, it would be the last time the Philadelphia Flyers would make a playoff appearance. And it was during the worldwide pandemic, as many businesses were shut down and many sporting events were put on hold. A lot of sports organizations had to change the way things would be done. The NHL would have the 2020 playoffs, but it would be in 2 arenas. Scotiabank Arena in Toronto and Rogers Arena in Edmonton, Alberta. All the teams will play on what they call a playoff bubble, with no fans in the arena, and crowd noise amplified on a loudspeaker. Flyers eliminated the Montreal Canadiens in the first round, but were eliminated by the New York Islanders in 7 games in the second round. This was the last time the Flyers made the playoffs. As of many years after that, the Flyers would rebuild once again. And starting in the 2022-2023 season, the Philadelphia Flyers hired coach John Tortorella Unfortunately, all 3 seasons were turned around a bust. All the two seasons, all 3 seasons were a bust with John Tortorella. And the Flyers are ready to rebuild. Once again, hiring new personnel, such as Keith Jones, a new general manager of the name of Timmy Flyersguy. And during this offseason, the Philadelphia Flyers officially hired Coach Rick Hackett to check out the helm of his Flyers team. A lot of us want to see this team make the playoffs. But many of us would like to see this team build up to that. Many of us realize it's going to take time. It's all about drafting the right players. It's all about developing the players. It's all about developing players the right way. And it's all about leading this team to success. This team is currently in a rebuild. I realize that. I'm aware of that. Not just me, but many Philadelphia Flyers fans are aware of this. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I know that the Eagles won a Super Bowl last year. The Philadelphia Phillies are making the attempt to make their way into the postseason. The Flyers, right now, they're taking their time. They're rebuilding. They're thinking. They're strategizing. And they're building this team to something great. This team may not be a playoff caliber hockey year. Might not be this year. Might not be next year. But this team is going in the right direction. PK Subban once said that in a broadcast during the Flyers Los Angeles Kings game last season. And I absolutely agree. This team is doing everything in its power. Not the team. The organization is doing everything in its power to make this team better. Many people don't get it. Many people that aren't hockey fans don't get it. But if you want to be successful, it takes time. It takes effort. It takes determination. And it takes passion. You can't be successful overnight. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. So, I'm very excited about this upcoming Philadelphia Flyers season. I noticed that a lot of the draft picks the Flyers got are big, tough, rugged, highly skilled hockey players. And I really think that this hockey team and this organization is sick and tired of being pushed around. Not just the organization, but the Flyers fans as well. Many of us are sick and tired of people thinking that we're an afterthought. We're sick and tired of people thinking they can walk all over us. It's time for this team to get tough, to get mean, but not just tough and mean. But let's add a combination of toughness, meanness, and skill. It's not all about fighting anymore. Those days are over. But that doesn't mean that your team can't be tough and intimidating. I'm very excited for this season. Not just me, but many different Philadelphia Flyers fans. Guys, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back. So stay tuned. It's the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and I want to come on here and tell you about a new series coming to my YouTube channel on Sunday, September 7th, and that series is Timmy's Nostalgia Showcase. On Timmy's Nostalgia Showcase, I'll be focusing on a lot of things from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I'll also be talking about all kinds of things related to the 90s, the 80s, and the 2000s. I focus on many nostalgic subjects and nostalgic pop culture items here on Timmy's Nostalgia Showcase. So get ready to go for a journey of nostalgia, a journey back to the 1980s, a journey back to the 1990s, a journey back into the 2000s, and also be taking a look at many different 80s and 90s cartoons, animes, and TV shows, as well as many different sports figures of the 90s as well. So get ready on September 17th, Timmy's Nostalgia Showcase makes its premiere. And it'll be on every Sunday, exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel. Okay everyone, I'm officially back, and welcome back to the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. I just talked about a lot of things. I went into a broad history of Flyers playoffs. I went into the history of many different Philadelphia Flyers playoff appearances, and I also talked about the last time the Flyers made the playoffs, but I also talked about the importance of a rebuild and how important it is to build to success. So like I said, I am very excited about this season. I've dealt with a lot of changes this summer. Like I said in my last episode, I recently lost my neighborhood deli, and it's officially closed down, and I also dealt with some personal issues in my life. Luckily, some of those personal issues have been resolved. And like I said, it's been a long summer, and when you're a Flyers fan, that wait is really long, and it feels like it drags on for days. And I'm happy to say we are 2 weeks closer to the preseason, and we are 1 month away from the regular season on October 9th. I'm very excited about it. Very happy about the season. Have a lot of big plans for this season. As you can see, I did some custom work for my profile picture. I took one of my profile pictures, customized it. It's a picture of me in a Flyers jersey. I'm wearing my sunglasses and my Flyers jersey, and also my Philadelphia hat. And I went on the Quick Champ app. That's the app where you make videos and you can customize pictures. So what I did is I took that picture and I used my neighborhood deli as the background to pay tribute to my neighborhood deli. Not only that, I created a wallpaper for my computer, and I also used it as a cover photo for my Facebook and my Twitter. What I did was, I took the Flyers logo, I took the Philadelphia skyline, and I took Tano's Deli, and put it together in a little picture collage that I made, and that'll officially be my official cover photo for this season. Most likely on the holidays, I will change it up a bit. And I'll also be changing my profile picture as well for many of the holidays this season. So I'm very excited about this season. And believe it or not, my mother is very excited about this season as well. Just like me, she wants to see them do well. And my sister, she watches a lot of the games with me as well. And, we really get into it. Right now, my sister is watching the Phillies. She loves the Phillies. Trey Turner is one of her favorites. She likes Bryce Harper. She likes that guy, I forget what his name is, but he has his own song. It goes like this. Ayo, ayo. Okay. I don't know what his name is, but he's very popular. I'm not the biggest Philadelphia Phillies fan, but my sister is, and she's been watching every single game this season. It's looking pretty good for the Philadelphia Phillies. And you understand, even though we like two different teams, we know what it's like to cheer for our teams. And we know what it's like to want to see our teams do well. So, whether you're a Flyers fan, Phillies fan, Eagles fan, Union fan, Sixers fan, even though not many people are Sixers fans right now because of all the controversy surrounding the team, but we all share the same passion for our sports teams. The reason I love Flyers hockey so much is because hockey to me was a very unique game. I just liked it because it was different. It was different. And I was the type of guy that liked to set my own trends. That liked to go my own way. And that's what I did. I chose to be a Flyers fan. because I like hockey. There's just something amazing and spectacular about shooting a puck into a net while trying to keep your balance on a pair of ice skates. I thought it was unique. I thought it was different. And it was a game I loved. I wasn't the typical sports fan. I wasn't the football guy. I wasn't the baseball guy. I wasn't the soccer guy. I wasn't the basketball guy. I was more of a Flyers fan. And when I used to go to school, I kind of felt like I was the only hockey fan. And I wasn't mad about that. I wasn't mad about it at all. Because I love the sport. And I love the game. And this season, win, lose, whatever, I'm excited. I'm pumped. And I'm looking forward to see what this Flyers team can do. It's not about playoffs this year. It's about development. It's about building up to something great. And that's what this hockey team is going to continue to do. I trust Rick Tocchet as a coach. He has potential to be a good coach. He was a good coach when he coached the Vancouver Canucks, when he coached the Arizona Coyotes. He's a coach that we need. His playing style is kind of like John Tortorella's coaching style, but Rick Tocchet, he's more of a fair man. So that's the difference you're getting when you get a coach like Rick Tocchet. So this season I'm probably going to be getting my Flyers jersey out. I already got all my Flyers shirts ready for this season. I got my Flyers hat ready for this season. I'm not just excited for Flyers hockey. I'm also excited for Lehigh Valley fans hockey and also Reading Royals hockey as well. Many questions are going through my head. What will this season's goal song be? Will Gritty be even more energized than ever? And will Rick Tocchet be a good coach for this hockey team? All those questions will probably, most likely, be answered when the 2025-2026 Philadelphia Flyers season takes place on October 9th, 2025, as Philadelphia Flyers face off against the Florida Panthers. Guys, I'm Timmy Flyersguy, and I am waiting for September 21st, and I am definitely waiting for October 9th, 2025, the Philadelphia Flyers season officially begins. So let's get pumped, let's get fired up, let's get excited, and let's get ready for the 2025-2026 Philadelphia Flyers season. Guys, thank you for joining me here on the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and let's get Have a great day. And let's get fired up for the 2025-2026 Philadelphia Flyers season. I'll see you guys on September 21st for the first preseason game. And then after that, I will see you on October 9th for the start of the 2025-2026 Philadelphia Flyers season. Let's go Flyers. Let's go Flyers.